Hello, Gemini. Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. It is a bonus read. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I just wanted to come back and say thank you for all the views and clicks that you gave me last week. I appreciate you so much, and here's my thank you. So when I do a bonus read for you, Gemini, it is always for the current energy or the energy that is in the future. This is not a past energy reading at all. And so we are here to do a reading for you, Gemini. Whether you are Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, or you're cross-watching a Gemini, thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. If you could offer a thumbs up, that is exactly the way that we're getting all these bonus reads out for you. So thank you so much for doing that. If you are someone who is here just brand new and you aren't the ride or die just yet, thank you so much for giving this a shot. And if you do stay, I hope you will subscribe. Thank you so much for doing that. Hit that bell button. Thursday is the day when I read for the air signs. All right, here we go, Gemini. Tell me what's coming up for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what is coming up for Gemini. Tell me about Gemini, please. We do have the Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here for Gemini? We have the Queen of Cups. What's going on here? We have the Two of Swords. You're making a decision between two people, Gemini. Very interesting. So, Gemini, I feel like you haven't yet seen the situation for what it is. I feel like you must release one of these people. They do feel like there are people. The Queen of Wands is Sagittarius, but also Aries and Leo, because this is a general reading. So it's all three. We do have the Queen of Cups, who is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. She is, she's the one who is the doting mother, possibly, or father. Take it as it resonates, right? We see women on these cards, but we're not reading body parts here. We're reading feminine, masculine energies. These two energies here are feminine leaning, which means they're a majority feminine leaning energy, but these two people do have masculine energy as well. All people, plants, and animals do. So we do have two people. We have one who's very fiery, tenacious, one who is like probably a business owner. This person does what they want when they want to do it. This person is running at their passions, is what they're doing. They're not waiting for anybody to tell them what to do. This person is the one who's compassionate and kind and loving, kind of psychic, probably a good mother or father, somebody who loves to keep the home fires burning, someone who is very emotional and will always bring the emotions to the surface, someone who's got their emotions in check, but also someone who is not scared to show people their emotions. The Queen of Wands isn't really considering emotions. The Queen of Wands is very focused on business, focused on moving forward, getting what they want, chasing the shiny thing, and being very active. Now, the Queen of Wands is sitting on the throne because everything that tried to kill her only made her stronger. She's been through a lot of stuff. The Queen of Cups is someone who can handle a lot of emotional pressure, right? She's the person who is the one who is who loves the home, the someone who is always going to give empathy and sympathy and compassion to people who maybe aren't as connected to their feelings as she is. Tell me more. Feels like you're making a decision between two people here, my friend. We do have the Knight of Swords and we do have the Knight of Cups. Isn't that interesting? The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So I want to say one of these two people, I want to say that both of them, okay, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, they're both highly intellectual. Gemini is very, very, very smart. And that's you, right? That's your energy. You are connected to these two people. But there's romance here. And I feel like you need to decide which one you're far more invested in romantically. But I feel like you haven't made the decision yet. I feel like the mask isn't off yet. I feel like your eyes are covered and you don't see something for what it actually is. Gemini, I think that these two people might have a Gemini placement as well, because they match you. They match you in your intellectual side. And you're quite intellectual, very smart. I always see Gemini as the freedom fighter. You're always fighting for what you want, not scared, right, to get out there and say what you want. I feel like both of these people are highly intelligent. They might have air placements. They don't have to. But it feels like you are probably someone who is sapiosexual. Someone who is, pardon me, attracted to people who are smart like you. Yeah, that's me too. I want to know who you are intellectually first. I'm going to look at your this thing on the outside here could be great, but it's not very attractive to me if I don't know if you're super smart. And I really haven't met a Gemini who wasn't. So we've got the Temperance card here. Now understand, it's always going to matter what's in the moon and the rising, right? I'm talking about Gemini sun. So we do have Temperance here. You're waiting for a moment of alchemy. It feels like there's a really big decision that you have to make, Gemini, and you're relying on the universe to tell you when it's time to do that. You're weighing things out, right? Back and forth, back and forth. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands. You're connected to both of them. They're both highly intelligent. You have romantic feelings for both of them. So you're waiting on the universe to tell you when it's go time. Tell me about the decision. You're blocked here because you have feelings for both of them. And I want to say you have the same romantic notions or feelings for both of them. We've got the Fool. So I feel like you're stuck because you know that there is a new chapter coming here and you're going to have to pick a path. We have the King of Pentacles. Who do you want to share your abundance with? I feel like you will pick the one that you feel is probably most grounded, solid, dependable, the person who makes their own money, who doesn't really need yours. And we have the Ten of Cups, the person who is invested in the absolute apex of happiness, the person that you want to spend your time with. I feel it's the person who is the brightest, the one whose smile lights up a room, their energy lights up a room. And I think these two people do it in their own way. This one is probably more passive than this one. This one is the fire starter. This one here is the firecracker, right? That's the one who I feel that you're attracted to two people for two different reasons. One that's very kind and loving and deep and sweet. And then you're the other one who's like running out there chasing their dreams. I think that you have romantic feelings for both of them for different reasons. So the Ten of Cups is here, right? And you're like trying to figure out, who do you want to share your abundance with? Who is the person that you want to be in this Ten of Cups with? This is the family situation, right? This is, we're going to get together, we're going to get married, we're going to move in together, we're going to have family. And I feel like you are the King of Pentacles, I want to say, Gemini, that you've already built quite a bit of financial stability, that you're ready to settle down, but that you have a lot of financial stability and you're wondering who to share it with. You know that you have to open some sort of a new chapter. You're going to have to take some type of a leap of faith here. And I feel like first you've got to make a decision though, with the Two of Swords. Tell me about Temperance, please. Tell me about Temperance. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Strength card. And it tells me that you're holding back from making a decision because you want to make the right decision and you don't want to hurt anybody. The Strength card is about gathering courage, but it also is about strength. And it's about holding back sometimes as well. Like it's also about the higher self, right? It's like you're checking in with the higher self, checking in with the universe. It's like you're very serious about making the right decision because Temperance is here with strength. And I feel like, we've got the infinity sign here. The universe is present here. And I feel like you're waiting for the universe to tell you when it's go time. You're trying to find the right balance before you move forward here. But you are about to seriously invest in one of those people. The Ace of Pentacles is here. So whatever decision you make, Gemini, is going to change your life. It's going to change your life for the good, but you know that you have to leave one of these people behind, and you're having a hard time making this decision. We have the Nine of Swords. You've been stuck in this cycle for a while. This is the cycle being stuck for me, the Nine of Swords. It's like it's something that you keep overthinking. You keep overthinking this way, that way, back and forth. And we do have the Strength card. You're trying to find the courage to make a decision here. Tell me more about these two people here. Tell me about this Gemini energy, the Knight of Swords. You don't want to be impulsive, right? You don't want to be impulsive, but you want to be courageous. And those two things are kind of paradoxical a little bit, right? That you don't want to be impulsive, but you're but you're impatient. I think you know time's ticking. You know this life is your life, and you need to make a decision about what you're going to do. What's your decision here, Gemini? To close the chapter, possibly with the Queen of Cups. This World card is about it's about a milestone. I feel like you hung out with the Queen of Cups for many good reasons, but it feels like you're about to close the chapter with the Queen of Cups because you feel like it's time to step through the door, to step through the portal to the next phase of your life. And we got the World card and the Fool. So we end something and then something begins. We have the Knight of Pentacles going at it really slowly, very carefully, being patient. And of course, we've got the fixed signs here, right? Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. Those signs are not going to make quick decisions. It's going to be slow, meaningful. We're going to do it strategically, go over all the details. And I don't think you're sitting there making a list of, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. I feel like you are deciding what's best for you, what's best for your earthly self, what's best for you. And so it's patient. You're being patient, and you're moving very slowly towards this decision of closing the chapter, I believe, with the Queen of Cups here. The Star is here. I do believe the Queen of Wands is your wish fulfillment. So I feel like you all along have had this wish fulfillment with the Queen of Wands, but I feel like you've been with the Queen of Cups. And it does feel like it's manifestation. It's like you want to see if you can manifest this Queen of Wands. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, we've got the Ten of Wands, and we've got the Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this is no fun anymore, right? That's what it feels like. It's become really burdensome. The thought of having to build alone, be by yourself, be single, I feel like it's a real thing, right? I feel like you have to make a decision. You know that you have to. You can't keep entertaining these two people. And please be clear. I don't think that you're dating two people at the same time. That's not what I think. I feel like you're in a relationship with the Queen of Cups, but I feel like you can't stop thinking about your wish fulfillment, who is the Queen of Wands, the person that you're incredibly attracted to. And I'm sure you're attracted to the Queen of Cups, but that's the passive energy. That's the one who is, doting and kind and loving and the mother. But this one is the firecracker, the one who is like passionate. And I feel like it's something to do with how they move in the world, that they're so tenacious that they're like, I don't really care. If you want to catch up, then catch up, Gemini. Like, it feels like that's the energy that you really love. So I want to say that you don't want to be single. Single is a burden for you, but this is no fun anymore. And you need to make a decision about who the person is, who it is that you're going to pick here. You're going to have to break somebody's heart. And that's the sad thing. There has to be conversation. Things must move forward, always must move forward, right? We have the Page of Wands and we have the Moon. Look, I feel like you're excited, but you're trying not to show your excitement on the surface. That you really do want to send communication, I feel, to the Queen of Wands. And I'm saying the Queen of Wands because I feel like you're probably with the Queen of Cups right now. That's what it feels like. But we've got Pisces and Cancer energy. Your intuition is on high, but you don't know what's coming. It's like the Moon is like things are not as they seem, but the excitement that you feel when you think about connecting with the Queen of Wands is the fire. And I feel like that's what you want. I feel like you want the fire. You've been watching the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you have been watching this person. So I feel like that's what's going on here. I feel like you will be making a decision. I feel like you are the King of Cups, the King of Wands. Oh, look at that. Wow, they're both soulmates. Because we got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and then I just pulled the King of Cups and the King of Wands. So these are both soulmates, and that's why you're fighting yourself. Yeah, these two people are both soulmates. I keep pulling cards because I'm hoping the universe is going to tell me what you're doing here, but no. I feel like you need to make a decision because you're in a juggle and a struggle. You got a decision to make in the Pentacle world, my friend. I feel like you're going to get a download, some inspiration, or some clarity. And then I feel like you're going to open a conversation with the Queen of Wands, to be honest. But I feel like you, with the Two of Pentacles, there is a decision that you have to make, because both of these people are your soulmates. You see this one as the Queen of Cups, you're the King of Cups. You see this one as the Queen of Wands, you're the King of Wands. I feel like we're halfway to the Emperor. Ah, the Emperor's here. There you are. So, pardon me, I feel like you are the Emperor. So I want to say that the Emperor is going to choose the person who they have known as a friend, the person who works with them, cooperates, collaborates. I feel like you worked with this person, to be honest. It feels like you worked with this person probably in the Pentacle world, or you're watching them work. It feels like somebody here is watching this person work. They could be someone who works online, possibly. You've been seeing them gain. You've been seeing them have some gains here as you watch them work. I don't know where you watch them work, if it's at the grocery store or online or maybe in your office. Maybe this is an office romance. But we have the Justice card here. The truth must come out. It has to come out. Yep, you are about to make a decision of your lifetime. This is going to throw you in the trajectory that's very different from the one you're in now. I feel like this is the person that you want to race to the finish line with, the Queen of Wands. Feels that way to me. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here watching. I do appreciate you, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go for now, and I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you. Bye.